I'll guide you through. You're not nervous, right?
Don't worry, we got this.
At Cooper Elementary,
You'll be fine.
fourth grader Ashley Romero is getting ready to start the day as her school's principal.
Good morning, Cowboys. Today is Friday, March 1st, 2013. Cooper Elementary will prepare, empower, and produce lifelong learners that exhibit appropriate social skills and achieve academic success.
Ashley is off to a good start, not just as principal, but as a reader, too.
Do you read a lot?
Yes.
And that's how she got to be the principal.
I got the most AR points on Accelerated Reader.
Accelerated Reader is a widely used program that encourages students to read books and then take online quizzes about those books.
How do you do on your quizzes?
Good. But you just have to understand the story to take the quiz.
Their scores are used to track their progress for their teachers and also earn points for the students. Ashley earned enough points to trade in her desk for the principals.
We select the top 3 students from every grade level that have accumulated the most points, and they have scored above the 85% mark for us. The top point getter in every grade level is principal for the hour. The second is assistant principal of the hour, and the third is the librarian of the hour.
Scan his name. There you go.
In the Cooper Library, Jonathan is the school's new librarian.
Enjoy books.
This accelerated reading incentive program is helping to show students that reading can open doors.
Literacy is extremely important to me. It opens limitless doors to everyone, and without literacy, those doors are closed. They can learn any other subject. They can go on adventures and visit Narnia or Terabithia or Hogwarts. They can go anywhere.
I think that reading's really fun and that I enjoy it a lot.
Grace and her classmates at Cooper are engaging in some independent reading.
I think it's all about teaching them to fall in love with books, and that reading is a world that you can just get completely lost in. And once kids have that love of reading, it's easy. They'll do it, and I love seeing how they grow over the year.
We go to the computer lab on Monday and then we take quizzes.
Okay, and how does that work?
We get on the computer on the AR thing and then we take our quizzes and answer the questions and see what we got.
Okay, and so do you think you're pretty good at that? Is it hard? What are your thoughts?
I think I'm pretty good.
The students are doing pretty good over at Lewis Elementary School, too. The hallways are full of charts and posters that showcase the students' success.
This acknowledges that they are doing the right thing and that they are great. They look for their name, they enjoy working towards their goal, and so it promotes a greater attribute for success in when you get grown, which is goal setting and reaching and meeting those goals. And for our kids, that is #1 priority.
Here is my average for average correct.
Mark is working toward his accelerated reader goal, and he can tell you all about his progress.
They all add up to an average. My average is a 90.4, and all of these are points I earn, and these are the possible amount of points. I've earned 50.1 points.
If you go to any student, whether it's a kindergartner or a 5th grader, they can communicate how their goals are set. They can communicate what their goals are. They can tell you where their reading levels are. They can tell you where they were at the beginning of the year, where they are now. And they can also communicate to you what they need to work on to reach those goals.
My goal is to get 92.2 points this year. So I have a lot to do. And my goal for average book level is a 4.8, 4.2, so I'm beating that.
You're above it?
Uh-huh.
It is not just the hallway walls that showcase the students' work. The students at Lewis each maintain their own red folder that contains their reading logs and goals.
They like seeing how much they've done, and they like looking back and telling me, oh, I'm almost at my goal. It's kind of like a tracking system. But also it helps me to ask them, you know, after they read the book, they're supposed to conference with the teacher, so it helps me to ask them questions and also just see how much they're writing, how much work they're putting into it.
I'm happy that I have a book level of a 4.3 to a 7.0, and 50 points is a lot of points. So.
Yes, it is, sir.
They're successful, which means they want to do it more often. They see where they're growing, which means they keep working towards their own personal growth. They see that you know what, I can do this, and reading is not a chore. Reading can actually be fun, or I could do it for informational purposes. And so it's creating a more literate, rich environment here.
There you go.
Back on the campus at Cooper Elementary, Vianney earned enough accelerated reader points to go all the way from third grade student to assistant principal for the hour.
It motivates them to want to read, and they love AR, so it's just a treat to reward those students that do well and have a lot of points.
Now we're going to the computer lab.
While Principal Ashley and her friends will return to their classrooms as students after an hour, the Accelerated Reader program is helping teachers to ensure that they become readers for a lifetime.